Whew, that is too hot for my liking. I am not happy about that. Goldshell. Let's see if I can do it. No, I gotta take out the front. Hardware errors on some of the chips. So maybe, just maybe, I need to re-thermal paste this. Yeah, you know what? I may re-thermal paste it if, some of these chips are maybe overheating. There needs to be a mod. We need the mod. All right, Meter Box, if you're watching this, we're gonna need a secondary fan, probably both fans on each side to keep this thing cool somehow.
What is going on, miners, and welcome back to the channel. Just a few days ago, fellow content creator Red Panda Mining went ahead and got his hands on the brand new home Kaspa Miner, the 𝐏𝐫𝐽 box from Goldshell. And some of his first thoughts and feelings was that there is a massive heat concern with this brand new miner. So in today's video, we're going to unbox the brand new Goldshell 𝐏𝐫𝐽 box, one of the best home Kaspa miners on the market in early 2024. So in today's video, we're going to test out the operating temperatures of the Goldshell 𝐏𝐫𝐽 box and find out, is Red Panda Mining being a little dramatic when it comes down to the operating temps, or does he have a valid concern? We're going to compare the operating temps of this unit versus 4 other Goldshell second series miners to see, well, is this just a normal operating temperatures of these models, or do we have some concerns for the 𝐏𝐫𝐽 box for us home miners? Let's find out. All right, I just got this from the post office today. Let's get this opened up. Ooh. All right, we got our little Goldshell thanks for purchasing card. Check this one out. It actually comes with wireless. That's awesome. I have several of these units that we've gotten that some models have wireless, some don't. So it is nice that this unit does have wireless. All right, here she is, the brand new Goldshell 𝐏𝐫𝐽 box. Oh man, I can't wait to get this thing opened up here. So let's take a quick glance. It looks very typical as to what we've seen. Might as well put this on while we're here with a lot of the other Goldshell home box miners. Seems like they've gone the direction of these bigger units here, using about 400 watts total. Backside looks identical. Even the inside, just looking from here, looks identical to what we've seen with a lot of the other Goldshell models. With these home box miners, I find they work great. I've been finding avenues to get more and more of these powered up recently as everything's starting to become more profitable. On the front, our IP button. You can also, if you get any Goldshell, go to the website Find My Goldshell, and it'll show you all of them on your network with the IPs, which are really nice. Indicator lights, 2 6-pins, and finally Ethernet. So while we wait for our Goldshell 𝐏𝐫𝐽 box to fully boot up, it takes a few minutes to get up to full hash rate, and we want those temps to really get up there so we really have some metrics to look at. Huge shout out to the team once again at 𝐓𝐴sicmarketplace.com. I have purchased a number of units from them over the last few years, and shout out to them for providing this unit for today's testing. You could buy this unit over on their website for $2,679 as of today, which is April 3rd. Now the price of these has gone up pretty decently since they originally released only on Goldshell's website for $1,800. Please keep in mind that that also included a shipping cost. And then on top of that, when it arrived in the United States, you had to pay a 30% tax to DHL. So the price that you see on 𝐓𝐴sicmarketplace.com is the price directly to your door, no import tax to worry about, and no shipping. So keep that in mind when you are shopping around. Make sure that you guys do your homework. Now, if you come over here and you add this unit to your cart, and then go over to your cart and you type in the magic words, the hobbyist miner, and hit apply coupon. I do have a coupon code that saves you $80 on your purchase if you're interested in, hey, every dollar counts. All right, so we've been up and mining for 16 minutes currently right now, and it's definitely taken some time to ramp up. As you guys can see here, there's a few hardware errors that is normal when you're booting up any of your Goldshells, so don't be too concerned about it. Taking a look at our average hash rate, we're at 1.19, so we're getting exactly what we would expect, a tiny bit more than advertised. Our power plan is hash rate mode. They have a low power mode, but I believe this unit, that mode actually doesn't work. It doesn't actually do anything as of right now, at least in the current version of the firmware. Things to take a look at: fan speeds, about 2,300 RPMs, and the temps right now, and that's really what we want to focus on today, is 82.6. Now, There is a debug mode built in with any of these gold shells. You just take the URL, do / and do debug. And what I want to point you to is actually the way that this unit is configured. The unit is configured for a target temperature of 82 degrees Celsius. So when you touch the unit and it's hot, or when you see 82 degrees Celsius in here, the miner itself is doing its job. It is keeping the unit around 82 degrees Celsius. It's not running crazy hot or anything like that. It's running as intended. Chatting with the team at Goldshell, this is actually by design. However, I want to see in today's video how the other Goldshell box miners perform. So let's take a look. All right, here is our Goldshell KA box miner working hard. We are using the veteran miner cables. These are custom made cables. I only use these when I'm dealing with these box miners. Gone are the days of those yellow and black cables melting and burning up. These things are awesome. So I have those wired into a breakout board, as well as a 1200 watt HP server power supply. And then we have that wiring over to our outlet here. It says we're using about 400 watts. Now, this actually power supply here uses about 25 watts total. So we're really only about 375 watts at the wall with this unit. If you guys are looking for these types of cables, they sell all different colors and lengths and all different adapters, even for the Ice River units. Go over and check them out at the Veteran Miner. I'll put the link directly down below, as well as if you're looking for a breakout board and a power supply. As these units do not come with any of these other items, you will have to buy them. So keep in mind, if you've ordered one or you're waiting on one, you will want to pick these up ahead of time so you have them available. So here's what we're kind of testing out in today's video. We have the Goldshell Mini Doge II, Goldshell CK Box II, the Goldshell SC Box II, and finally the Goldshell Box II. And this is the KD box. So what I want to do today is we've kind of learned this one has a target temp of 82 degrees Celsius, and it actually runs at that. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these powered up. I want to let all of these run for 1 hour, and we'll check the results to see, is this guy just an oddity and by design it runs crazy hot, or do these run significantly cooler and this guy is the odd man out and has a really bad design? I don't know. We'll find out. Is Red Panda Mining's concern about how hot this is actually legitimate? Let's find out. See you back here in an hour. All right, guys, we are out in our crypto mining shed here. Loads of videos on this. If you're interested, I'll put a playlist down below. But take a look. We have our box miners all set up here, stacked on this small wire shelf. Now, we do have one of them off, and that is because Amazon delivered one of the two on my breakout boards that I needed. So I'm short a breakout board because you can only run 2 of these on one 1200 watt. And the reason that is you only want to run your 1200 watt power supplies when you're on 240 volt at 80%. So if we put a third one on there, we'd be at 1200 watts. So I'm down. I'm waiting on a breakout board. I have more power supplies. So we're going to do our testing with 4 out of the 5, but I will put the results for our Mini Doge miner directly down below. But as you can see, power supply, breakout board, veteran miner cables. We got our KA box over here. We have our CK box, our KD box, and finally our SC box. So we're going to let these run for a little while, and we are going to compare the results on what the operating temperatures of all of these do. And is the KA box an oddity and just a bad engineering design and getting way too hot, or do we see the same temps with all of these box miners? Back shortly. All right, guys, we've been running for 30 minutes and I'm ready to go through the results here. So let's dive into it. So 30 minutes on our KA box here. Right now, our temps are reading at 82.6. So even though our units are outside with 40-ish degree Fahrenheit temperatures, the temps that the unit is running at is the same as what it was in here, where it's about 68 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Once again, looking at the debug screen, it is the target temp is 82, so it is on point. Next, let's look at our SC box, our 𝐔𝐬𝐞𝐿 miner. That one, the temps are at 75.3. So it is running quite a few degrees, actually, about what, 5, 6, 7 degrees lower. Now the temps though, Let's jump in here, go to fan control. Its target is 77 degrees. So it's not as, the target temp isn't as high as 82, but still 77 is up there. Looking at the 𝐔𝐬𝐞𝐝 Box II, it's running at 78 degrees Celsius. Looking at our debug menu, it's at 78. Finally, our KD box, 77. And the target temperature on the KD box is 78. So what does that tell us? Well, what that tells us is that these are actually built and designed to run at the temperatures that they're exactly getting. So while the 𝐾𝐴 box seems warm and hot to the touch and may be concerned because we're seeing 82 to 83 degrees Celsius in the software, Goldshell has gone ahead and designed these units with a target temp there. What I would love to see is within the miner, I want a fan controller. I want the ability, just like we have with the ice rivers, to adjust these speeds. While it is meant to run at 82 degrees and its target temp is 82 degrees, I'd love to make that a little bit lower into the 70s just to make me feel a little better. Am I concerned that the 𝐾𝐴 boxes are going to burn up or blow up? No. However, as a home miner, I love the ability to adjust the fans. Now, I do understand they have this set intentionally and statically so that we as home miners can't say, make the fans 10%, they're too loud, and then this unit burns up, and then we have a warranty issue, or we have people complaining about it. So I understand the flip side of it from Goldshell's perspective. However, I'd feel a little bit better having the ability to adjust the fans even a tiny bit. That's going to wrap things up for today's video. I had an absolute blast recording this video. Love to get your thoughts and feedback on the Goldshell 𝐾𝐴 box. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Has the increased price really scared you away? Are you guys sticking with your Ice River KS0 Pros? I'd love your feedback and thoughts. Good, bad, positive, and negative. Leave them directly down below. With all that said, guys, special thanks to today's video sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by the team over at @ASICmarketplace.com. With crypto mining hardware prices dropping, it's critical to find an online store you can trust with your ASIC purchases. The team at ASICmarketplace.com has you covered with some of the most competitive pricing on the market. No matter what brand you're looking for, ASIC Marketplace has it. To name just a few: Bitmain, Goldshell, 𝐓𝐿, 𝐕𝐢𝐝𝐿ink, 𝐼POLO, JazzMiner, and many more. There are no surprises with ASIC Marketplace. The price listed on their website includes shipping. Imagine that. Finally, ASIC Marketplace takes the buying experience to the next level by accepting cryptocurrency as payment directly on their store. Go check out ASIC Marketplace today via the link in this video's description down below, as well as save $110 at checkout with discount code 𝐷HobbyistMiner.